Taurus. Hey Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Two Hearts, One Soul, 1111 Tarot. I'm here to do your new moon in Scorpio read. I want to thank everybody for the like, share, subscribes, and all the support they've been showing the channel. Personal reads and donations. I appreciate it all. Okay, Scorpio. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Scorpio. But this is for the new moon in Scorpio read. This read is intended for those who make things that the divine wants to bring to your attention. That way when you're setting your intentions, that you can, these are some intentions you can set or go towards. And just also to give light and bring light to anything that's coming into your life too at this moment, okay? Taurus, I was going to say Scorpio again, so some of you guys could be dealing with the Scorpio. Or have Scorpio in your chart. Or maybe that's a reading. I did a Scorpio reading. Maybe that's another reading that you guys should look at. We have from your sacred travelers, we have in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. I have grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. Distant thunder. Clear the air. Some of you guys could be at odds with someone. Is what I'm getting through all of this. And it's saying, see the beauty in everything that you do. Is what I'm getting to have through. If you guys be more grateful, as saying grace and gratitude, through gratitude, joy expands and everything is smooth sailing. So maybe you're in a hard time in your life and you're trying to get out of it with the clear the air here. But it's saying that you are walking on a beautiful path and you just need to go with the flow right now because everything is going the way it should. Is what I'm getting from that message, Taurus. Let's see what you need to surrender. And these are something that maybe in the new moon in Scorpio, if you guys do rituals, they do have rituals on Google. This is something that you can surrender with your ritual. Okay, what can Taurus surrender? Give me a message for Taurus. What can Taurus surrender? Someone to come out. I'm going to keep that to where if it needs to come out, it come out. What can Taurus surrender? There we go. Surrender negative thinking. It says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. I think I was watching another channel not too long ago and the lady was saying something about going to sleep with positive affirmations. Letting them play in your ear, which is something that you guys can do too, because it does help. It helped me when I was going through a period to where I couldn't kind of get out of my head. I'm a Virgo with the Libra cusp and the Gemini rising, so I had a time where I was kind of thinking negative while going through this journey, and it helped a lot. Let's get into the spread though, okay, Taurus? The first question I'm gonna ask is what you like to see this new moon. So what rebirth would Taurus like to see this new moon? Stability. Just coming into your own with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. There may have been a time, I do think this says negative thinking or something may have happened in the past with another individual, since I have the King of Pentacles here. And it was kind of unbalanced and caused you a lot of disappointment. So yeah, something that was toxic. With this hangman here is saying like to look at things at a different perspective. But I feel like this, it's a lot of negative thoughts maybe you have towards someone is what I'm getting to. But it's saying maybe the way things happen, this person could have had you waiting for a while or something like that is what I'm getting. So yours is more dealing with maybe how you feel about another person. This clear the air could be that maybe it's time to clear the air with this person and kind of like so it can get you to a better mental space with the negative thinking here. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Angels, why is the Queen of Pentacles here? For what Taurus wants to see this new moon. Yeah. Stability, healing. Maybe you're a little guarded. You have to stand up for yourself, create boundaries with certain individuals. It could have definitely been a relationship also with the Ten of Cups here. Maybe it could have been a relationship you had to walk away from. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time alone in solitude since this relationship. And you guys, you've been thinking a lot about how you can heal or how you can transform things with the Four of Swords, and I've seen a Hermit there. And maybe just spend a lot of time thinking about why this had to happen the way it did. But it's all for a reason. And it could be to get you. I feel like this is someone that maybe at this moment you don't want to reconcile with. But I feel like you do want to be like, get to a place of happiness, joy again. Let's see what passion, how you can reconnect. What's the best way for Taurus to reconnect with their passions? Commit. And this is also your card, Taurus. Commit in a major way to your passions. This is a way you can reconnect with your passions, is a question I was supposed to ask. And having strength to do so. For some of you, it's the strength to stay committed to a relationship that you're very passionate about. But for most of you, this could be a project or work too. Whatever it is, you kind of got you're undecided about it. And you're trying to take control of that way. And the negative thinking could keep you in indecision. If you focus a lot on the negative thinking, then it'll make it to where you're unable to make a clear decision. Because even if you want to go towards a positive decision or a positive way of looking at whatever the situation is for you, those negative thoughts are going to keep creeping in. And it's going to be like, well, maybe I shouldn't try again. Or maybe I shouldn't do that. And that's where this commitment is coming in. It's like, even if you decide to go one path and you feel like it's best, if a negative thought creep in, then you still have to stay committed. So maybe your thoughts are wavering right now, is what I'm getting. Let me see ways you've been self-sabotaging, Taurus. And this is just here to bring it to your attention. This is not like a spread to say, oh, you're a horrible person. But what the point of this spread was for me to bring up maybe aspects about that you make it work on. That way, when it can get you to the next phase in your journey or the next phase in life. Okay? So sometimes we have to see the ways we have been self-sabotaging or doing things. That way, if we know it and we see it's there, then we can work on it. But if we're like oblivious to it and not really see it, then there's nothing really to work on because we don't see it. And that was the whole point. Okay? Let's see ways you can be self-sabotaging, Taurus. Ways Taurus may have been self-sabotaging or are self-sabotaging in this situation. Ways Taurus have been self-sabotaging. Yeah, it's just a negative thinking. You see how this person is trying to run away from those negative thoughts? So I really feel like it's something you're really trying to get out of and just having a hard time getting out of it. But it says everything is smooth sailing here. So it's saying that even though you're having those negative thoughts, things are actually working out the way you kind of want them to. It's just that the negative thoughts are kind of keeping you in indecision. And it's going to take some time within, with the Hermit card, take some time within or alone to shed light on that. And it's a good thing to say is that to say thank you for sharing and then refocus on to positivity, which is not an easy thing to do. So it's not saying, like, in my opinion, it's not something easy to do. It's not like you could just one day just shut off your thought process or whatever. But I think that the advice is to take time within and figure out why that thought pattern is coming up. And it could be like due to things that a series of things you've dealt with in the past, not just this one thing that you're dealing with right now. How can Taurus be their own best cheerleader? How can Taurus be their... Knowing that you're creating stability. Knowing that, that you're not stuck. I feel like you are trying to take control of this too. So I feel like they're saying that, like, you are creating that strong foundation. You are taking control of the situation. You're just keeping yourself stuck mentally. Like it's all a mental thing, which is, I feel like with the Emperor here is you're giving yourself a lot of strength. Like you see how like you're embodying this Emperor energy, and that's when like things that are not working out, this is the Emperor creates structure and logic to things too, and has a certain way of doing things, which you may have a certain way of doing things, but you have a strong foundation with this card here too already. So that lets you know that that's the reason why you can be your own best cheerleader, is because your foundation is strong. It's just that this is one thing that you need to get rid of so you can move forward. Let's see. Let's clarify this though so we can get more information on it. How can Taurus be their own best cheerleader? Why is the Four of Wands here? How can Taurus be their own? Yeah. Another card of just standing strong. See, the Nine of Pentacles, this person has, they're abundant. They are comfortable with who they are. It's like the mini empress. So it's saying that you are creating that strong foundation and you're getting to where you need to go. You're just doing it the way you feel like is good for you, which is great. And look, we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So you're growing. This is saying love yourself and nurture yourself because you are growing. And pat yourself on the back is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see the outcome. Outcome. Lovers. So the choices, I'm getting choice with this card too, but for some of you this is reconnecting with a relationship or something like that, because I have a lot of cards of commitment and relationship. But for some of you, you guys are making major choices, and with this being the Lover card as a choice card, you're making the right choices. Yeah, you're investing correctly, and this could be in a relationship that may have caused you heartbreak and stuff in the past, but I feel like it's saying that you're kind of overcoming it. So it's not really defeating you. And that could be another reason why you can be your own best cheerleader, because it's something that's not easy to handle. And then it's saying gentleness. This is your last card, gentleness. Strength is gentle. Only kindness has wings. Love and action endure. I'm getting strong. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, Taurus? This is what I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.